Bonsoir, famille. It's me, coming at you from 9 o'clock on Tuesday evening. And today started off a bit rough for me, anyway. We were taking Everly to school, and Michael dropped me and Everly off at the door so I could take her in. And he was going to circle around the block because there's like a lot of traffic, foot traffic, car traffic, all the things all around the school. And anyway, so I started to walk her in. I go into one courtyard, and then I had to walk through a hallway, and then I reached another courtyard and just about lost it. I had forgotten where I was supposed to take her. I was walking like back and forth a little bit crazy, like holding her hand, trying to wade through the crowd of kids, screaming and playing and running and doing all the things. And everybody was obviously speaking French, and it was just like really overwhelming. And I started to just like, my heart started beating out of my chest, and I just tried to reel it in. I guess I did reel it in. I found an adult, and she couldn't help me. And then I found another adult, and she couldn't help me because they didn't speak English. And then I finally found a teacher, and she led me to a mom that spoke English. I feel like a bit of an a-hole because the mom was leading me to where I really needed to go, and she was asking me questions like, how's everything going? How long have you been here? Acting and talking like a normal person. And I was in like a haze, like panic, I don't even know if I answered her with real words or grunts or didn't answer her at all. She probably thinks I'm a total bitch. And then I scrambled through like trying to find where to put her backpack and her snack and all the things, and I really just walked off like a big girl where she was supposed to be without a care in the world. And I was terrified. I made it through the sea of kids and parents coming in and made it out to where Michael was waiting for me. And I got in the car, and Michael could see that I was not okay. And I started to cry a little bit as he started, doing what all husbands do, telling me we're doing great, or, she's exactly where she's supposed to be. The school's going to help her, all the things. And all I wanted to do was like go back and grab my kid and like get on the first flight home. I can't really put in words right now how it felt to just be an adult in charge of or responsible for a human and be in a sea of individuals who have no idea what I'm saying, what I need, and not being able to communicate and being a little lost. It was overwhelming and scary and all the things that mothers dread about taking their kids into school. And I just kept thinking, like, I just left my kid. Like, what if I didn't leave her with the right person? What if she walks off? There's like a million kids running around. How would anyone ever know? Like, I was just in such a panic. And fortunately, there is an awesome expat community here, and I messaged the group on the WhatsApp group, just kind of like, hey, like, this is what I'm feeling. Am I crazy? Am I being a total baby about this? Do I need to just like put my big girl panties on, or like, have you all felt the same? And the consensus was that everyone has gone through this. Everyone has had the tears and the panic and the emotions, and whether it was the parent or the kids, and this group of women who barely or not know me at all, like just kind of wrapped me in a virtual hug and told me everything was going to be okay and that they were there for me and that I was going to be supported. And it just felt overwhelmingly like warm and hopeful. I know that I can do this. I know that we're going to be okay. I know that Everly will be okay. It's just really up and down right now. And I know that it could be worse. Like, I know it can, but it's terrifying sometimes. So I went from feeling that way in the car to rushing back to our temporary home. We were going to meet someone who was taking us to look at apartments, and we met with him in October when we were here, and he's amazing. And the rest of the day just went so great. He's funny and kind and knowledgeable and obviously loves his job. And he showed us some amazing homes, and we think we found the one that we want, and but we will see what happens. So we may or may not have found a place to live permanently for the next 4 years. So that's a really big step in accepting this opportunity, accepting all the adventures, accepting all the stress, and finding a place where we can call home and just get settled into the next 4 years. But we for sure have been looking for homes with available space for guests. So if I have spoken to you or messaged or anything at all and have told you that you are welcome in our home, you are welcome to visit. I know it's really far, but it's beautiful here and you don't have to stay with us long. But if you need a free night stay to get to a different place, or would just love to see this chunky face and my beautiful husband and crazy little girl, please come on. We are definitely going to have a place where we can have guests. So one day at a time. Sorry, this is like a really long video. Half of you have probably already cut off. But anyway, tomorrow is going to be a better day, right? No panic, I hope. No tantrums. No anxiety. Let's just hope for no anxiety. Bonne nuit. Have a good night. Je t'aime.